guys, Jerry from Showtime Audio. So we're gonna walk you through Matas 38. This is stage one. So this is the foundation work. The car will be back for all the final trimming, all the final paneling, all the pretty stuff. So right now we just did all the foundation work. So all the wiring, the fusing, relays, all the mounting of everything. So just all the structural and foundational work for the vehicle. It is all functional, but again, we have this big thing that we make it work first and pretty second. So to us, it has to work. If it doesn't work, it doesn't matter how pretty it is. All right, so we're gonna walk you through all of that. So again, this is all the foundation stuff, right? So we have all the steel, we welded up all these steel racks to support the compressor, air tank, and the amplifier. So that is a whole steel structure that's been welded and made for the vehicle and then bolted to this subfloor. So typically when we do show cars, we start out with a flat floor. This floor is bolted to the vehicle with this fastener right here. And then that gives us a plain level work surface to be able to mount everything, and it also ensures that everything that we do is perfectly flat and secure. Hondo built a bracket, so there's a steel bracket here, and it's plush nutted to the steel, so this thing is on there. And you have all our, we have a 1-aught power coming from the front and a 1-aught ground. And as you can see, it's got a compression grommet, so it goes through the body to the frame, and then this one runs all the way to the front, same thing. These are the two relays that run the two compressors. So this is the relay, the compressor on the left, compressor on the right, and this is all the fuses. So compressor, amplifier, amplifier. So everything is right here. All your power, your ground, you have spare fuses so that if something does happen, you can service it. And again, everything is securely mounted so that nothing moves around. This car has air ride. You'll see in a minute. Obviously, it goes up and down, side to side. Last thing you want is for this stuff to fall out, you know, or short or cause some kind of damage. So we take a lot of pride in making sure that everything is first and foremost functional. So for the vehicle, we cleaned up, there was a ton of wiring just hanging, just kind of everywhere. So we cleaned up all that wiring, and now everything is on these switches. The way it works is we have illumination. So when you turn on the lights, it illuminates all the buttons. So this is your interior LEDs. Actually runs all the LEDs, all that aluminum trim has LEDs embedded under it, and it runs the whole length of the car all the way to the back. The second one is the dome light. So it runs the dome light. Not much. The LEDs obviously are way better. The third one runs the underglow. So we actually have underglow around the whole bottom of the car as well as the interior, and that can be changed. It does colors, it does everything. It's really, it's really cool. We'll show you a little bit more of that in a bit. And then the last one controls the air ride. It's gonna make noise. So this is the air ride gauge. So this tells you how much pressure is in the tank. So right now we're only at 26, 27 PSI. It's gonna go up to about 120, and then we'll shut it off. And then we can show you, but the car, we can actually lift and lower the car. Up there, we have the fuse block, which has all the relays, fuses, all the wiring for the vehicle. So it's kind of like we call it a command center. It's where all our wiring, all our stuff goes to. So if we ever have to service the vehicle, you can go to one spot and you know that all the aftermarket accessories live in that space. We'll show you the air ride, so watch it. Coming at you. So as you can see, it's got air ride, so that's one of the main reasons that everything has to be secure, right? So the last thing you want is for something to fall over, dent the car, scratch the car, damage some of the interior. So it's really important that everything be mounted and fixed, right? This is also the radio. So this is the radio, and this right here is the epicenter knob as well as the base knob. So it's a dual concentric knob. The outside does the effect for the epicenter. The center does the amount of bass. So like you can turn up more bass or less bass. The epicenter is really useful if you're listening to music that doesn't have a ton of bass. So if you're listening to old rock, Spanish music, there's quite a few genres of music where that really helps. I mean, you can make old rock or Spanish music hit like modern rap, and you just gotta use it properly, because you will blow up some stuff if you do not use it the right way. So this vehicle also did not have a horn, so we added this horn right here, which is an air horn. We'll show you that under the hood. So, you know, kind of goes with the whole car, right? Very, very period correct. Not the button, obviously, but the horn itself. So this is the air horns, right? So it's a dual air horn, and then the compressor. We made a bunch of custom brackets in order to mount it to this existing cross brace. And then the wire is ran right through there and into the firewall, trying to keep it as neat as possible. But obviously we still need to get power and ground to the motor itself.